it's raining. Cool. All right. Testing, 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 testing. All right. Testing, 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 testing. All right. I sound pretty good. Hello, everyone. I am the Chosen One. With me today is TacoYaki. We are doing Minecraft Power Hour at the moment. I still need to work on this mountain. Yeah, we're working on the bridge. Slowly but surely, we're getting to Iceland. Oh yeah, let me get comfortable and let's go. Surely we're getting to Iceland. Oh yeah, let me get comfortable and let's go. Surely we're getting to Iceland. Oh yeah, let me get comfortable and
it's a loop. There we go. Alright, welcome to Minecraft Power Hour 2018. This is day 23, I think. And we are making our way to Iceland. We are actually fairly close.
we are getting there. We are getting there.
We have a short tunnel, a very long tunnel, and then another short tunnel, and then the underwater stuff.
Ah.
Today is day 24.
Ah, that's good.
Oh, excuse me. Fast. Go away. So what I was doing was trying to get ahead, and then deep India came, and now he's caught up.
That's good.
The only thing we're missing is the stairs on the side, and then we'll be all caught up 100%. This is mine. Ah, that's what I was doing. What the? Man, there is definitely a cave under this railway.
Good potential for glass, I guess.
There's a witch under there too. Every
I
time you walk, it's like.
I don't like witches. Witches are awful people. In this game. I'm sure witches are very lovely people, but not in this game.
I didn't mean it. Don't curse me.
I think I heard something. Your mic must have done something.
Oh, you heard that?
Yes.
Okay. I got a new cable.
Okay.
So you can hear Cortana better.
That's good.
But sometimes the cable has interference. And I'm like, yeah, it was like a $4 cable. I guess so.
That would make sense, I guess.
I'm like, I don't want to buy like a $12 cable. So I need, at the current moment, I need 3 of them. I don't want to spend $40 just for the cable. But I may have to. So let's see. There we go. Oh, so I figured out what to do with the horse.
Yeah.
I created a lead
Oh, nice.
and attached him to a fence post.
There you go. Yeah.
He looks kind of sad because he tries to go, and then the cord pulls him back, and he's like, "Oh."
Well, at least he has more space now instead of just on the fence.
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Oh, I got pretty far down this tunnel.
Hold on, my Wi-Fi is acting up. I'll be back. I'll be back.
So, let's see these slabs. Oh, not those. Slabs. Got the wrong window open. There we go. There we go.
Come on, buddy. Work with me here. You will find this morning.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm talking to myself, not me, not you.
Oh, no, I got the message that you were sleeping.
Oh. Okay, there we go. That should do it. There we go.
Okay.
Alright.
Line
Alright, very cool.
city. So.
Alright, ouch.
So on Friday, I have to go to a play.
A play?
Yes.
What kind of play?
A kids play.
That doesn't sound very fun.
It's for some in-laws. So, it's from 6 to 8.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, man. So, depending if there's like a, I don't know, after party kind of thing where they're like, oh, everybody come here afterwards.
A bunch of kids getting drunk.
Or if I could actually like, nah, I think I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very well. I'm just gonna go home and stream.
Yeah. So, depending on if I could actually go home without people giving me that look, power hour may be pushed back by like
maybe
hour,
yeah. I mean, or we
hour,
can just
hour and a half, and then I may do something on like a side thing.
Yeah.
Just to keep my, just so I can have a stream there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It depends on how the thing goes. If it's like I get home and I'm like, oh, that was exhausting, then I'm gonna just go to sleep.
Oh yeah. No worries.
But yeah.
I also might be like doing something maybe because my birthday is tomorrow, so my friends might wanna how many C's? Sorry about that. But yeah, my friends might wanna do something like grab dinner, grab a couple drinks or something. But yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yep. Trying to think. How was your Saturday? Because
Saturday, I don't think I work Saturday. I'll have to look at my schedule, but I don't think I work on Saturday.
Okay. Let's see. 'Cause I know Psycho wants to stream.
Yeah.
He does Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, since I probably won't stream. Ah, jeez.
We both sneezed.
since since Friday's probably gonna be a bust, I might make I might make it up on Saturday.
Yeah, sounds good. Let me know. Yeah, I don't think I'm working tomorrow. Because I know I'm working all day tomorrow. I'll probably do something in the afternoon or birthday stream kind of thing. And then Friday I work in the morning, so I'll probably do something in the afternoon. Just let me know, I guess, if you're planning on doing anything, and then if not, then that's fine.
Probably Friday when I get home. I'll
Yeah.
put a couple messages in the chat.
Too bad. Okay.
Kevin Smith had a heart attack.
I saw that, yeah.
I was like, no. Did you see the video he made?
I didn't see the video. I just read the post.
Okay. Yeah, I listened to some of his reviews for certain movies, and like, I really liked his Star Wars one for the last Star Wars movie. And then I listened to his one for Black Panther. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool for somebody who's like a legit comic book guy.
Yeah.
Psycho's like, now to say that I've been listening in or to act like I just arrived. Welcome, Psycho. How are you doing this evening? But yeah, because I listen to, I'm subscribed to his channel and I listen to those reviews every now and then. That video popped up and I'm like, he's at a hospital. What happened?
Yeah, I saw his Reddit was all over the place with it too, but yeah, his post popped up on my Facebook, and I was just like, oh, interesting. That's pretty intense.
Okay. Yeah, he did like a 20-minute live stream, I think, from his phone from the hospital room, like explaining what happened. I'm like, oh.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
I was like, that's interesting. Psycho says, just had a bunch of sushi, so doing pretty good actually. Okay.
What kind of sushi?
Yeah, what kind of sushi, Psycho? Oops.
I love sushi.
I only like certain kind. I like cooked sushi. Spicy tuna roll, dragon roll, and shrimp tempura roll.
Oh, love me some shrimp tempura rolls. Love me some shrimp tempura rolls. Those are awesome.
Yeah, that sounds.
I approve.
That sounds good. I don't know about the tuna or the dragon, but
I never tried those. I'm gonna have to try those eventually.
What kind do you normally get? Oh.
Usually I'll get the shrimp tempura ones, but I usually just go lazy and do the cucumber rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've been meaning to expand my palate, I guess, but I don't know, I just stick to what I like sometimes, and that's kind of like my detriment, I guess, to be like, I like this, I'll keep having this, but yeah, shrimp tempura is pretty awesome.
Okay. Have you ever, Plus Udon had a new place open up recently, 5 minutes away, so yeah, definitely ate too much. Man. Yeah, I think have you ever had a caterpillar roll?
Caterpillar roll? I've had California rolls.
Yeah.
But never caterpillar rolls.
Caterpillar roll completely ruined guacamole for me.
Oh, why?
Because the roll looks like a caterpillar, and it looks like it because it has like a thick layer of avocado around it.
Mm.
And I had one, and I'm just like hump, and it went. I'm like, I almost threw up at the table. And
Oh no.
ever since then, anything that's like heavy guacamole, like it depends on how somebody makes guacamole, but if it's like heavy on the avocado, then I'm like, But yeah, I can't do that anymore.
That makes sense though, yeah. But yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'll try pretty much almost anything, I suppose.
I
But
feel like we've had this conversation before about sushi,
it always leads to food eventually.
or maybe that was at work. I'm not sure, but because I usually spider rolls or unagi,
What is unagi again? Remind me.
grilled eel.
Okay, yeah, I've never had that.
It's good. I like it. But yeah, the other one I like is the shrimp. Not shrimp, spider roll, because it's a soft shell crab.
Ooh, soft shell crab. I do like soft shell.
Yeah. But yeah, I may have to try that shrimp tempura one because
Yeah, it's really good. I usually get it without the sauce, but the sauce is pretty good.
you know what kind of sauce it is?
I don't know exactly what it is, but sometimes you might not get it because it depends on the restaurant, I guess. But
I
I
should
don't
be
know.
like avocado sauce.
I doubt it's avocado sauce, but it might have been my restaurant, I guess. Or it's funny because since I live in the middle of nowhere, Midwest, the only good sushi place is in a Mexican restaurant. So, so yeah, my friends and I, we were making fun, not making fun of it, but just like we were like daring each other. Oh, I bet it's not gonna be good. I bet like it's gonna be awful. And because the Mexican restaurant is well known for not having the best food, I've never had it, but apparently it's not very good. So
that particular restaurant?
yeah, that particular restaurant in general. So we were all just like, so we're just like, all right, let's try it out, and it was delicious.
Oh. Okay. Psycho says Rachel also had some takoyaki balls, so they thought of me.
She ate you. Oh no.
And he says eel sauce. He thinks. Oh, the eel sauce on the shrimp tempura. Okay. And then your restaurant, you can either have tacos or you can have sushi.
That was pretty much the gist of it, because it was like the sushi register was on the one side. Oh no, they were making the sushi on the one side and they were making burritos on the next side.
There was a place here that it was like Asian Mexican mix, and they made like a Asian filled burrito.
Interesting.
And, I wish I knew which restaurant so I could try it, but
they didn't someone do like a sushi burrito kind of thing?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I can't. I think it was more like a fried rice kind of burrito with like a bunch of extra stuff in it. But he said the person couldn't wrap the burrito, so it broke. And then that place also had a bad reputation. I'm not sure. What is it with the places that are mixed like that?
I have no idea, but I wasn't complaining because I try to go every so often.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Alright, hang on, my Wi-Fi seems to not be working again. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
It was working fine the whole day, and then hold on.
3 1 2 3. All right.
All right.
Saigo says, good mythical morning. Did a sushi loaf.
How is Good Mythical Morning? Because I love Red and Link, but I never got around to watching their shows.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but
I remember them like from like the early days of YouTube as well. So it's like it's
are
awesome
they the
seeing
ones that
them.
did the rap battles?
That's Epic Rap Battles.
Oh.
If they did rap battles, then I'm sure they're a part of that. But
I thought it was that they were the creators of that.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know about all the like super duper popular YouTube stuff.
Well, I know like them and like Phil DeFranco and all them were just like they started off super early, and then they're still doing it. So I Justine and Jenna Marbles and all them.
Yeah, I don't know Jenna Marbles content.
I don't know.
But I don't know. There's like a few people I follow Philip DeFranco. I listen to his news show every day.
Yeah.
But like Red and Link and Jenna Marbles, I guess now, and some of the people that
Justine and all them.
I've heard that name too. Like I said, you should look them up. Their Will It videos are hilarious. Oh, like Will It blend or will it slice or something? There's like anti-hype. Like if I know something's like super duper popular, I'm like, nah.
That was me with Destiny and Destiny 2. I know that's just like sacrilege, I guess, but it was just way like too hyped, and I was just like, no thanks.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like even what's that animated show that's really popular? More
Rick and Morty.
Yes,
they have their moments. I will admit, some of their shows, some of their episodes are pretty funny, but a lot of it is, I don't know. They tailor to their audience. They have a very specific audience, and it's very like obvious.
Will it taco? Will it burrito? Or will it cereal? Or will it cookie? Okay. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, my coworkers are like, I ran out of cobble. Yeah.
I have a bunch of cobble.
I know.
Just.
I'm so far into the tunnel. Yeah, my coworker, like all three of my coworkers know, they like quote Rick and Morty all the time, and I'm like, I don't know what y'all are talking
about. It's an okay show. It definitely has its moments, but it's just like, it's all right. Sometimes it's very funny, but sometimes it's just like, all right. It uses shock humor, I guess, sometimes, but like, it has its moments, I suppose.
Like Family Guy.
Kind of, yeah. I don't like Family Guy that much.
I love Family Guy. Oh, is there any copies on here? No. Let's see. They put ingredients in there you commonly wouldn't find, and it's hilarious to see. Oh, okay. That's on my list. It's like a black hole of TV shows and anime and video games.
Basically, it's like it's never gonna end.
It's I don't know. It's Like I don't want to give it false hope. Be like, oh, I'll watch you one day.
Several years into the future, man, I need to watch this now.
Yeah, and then I watch it and love it, and I'm like, oh my god, why didn't I watch it all these years ago? I'm like saying the same jokes that my coworkers are saying now. I'm like, right, real fake doors, right? And they're like, yeah, it's not funny anymore. I'm like,
Sometimes, especially so I'll watch like an old show or a new show that I haven't watched yet, and it's like, oh, that reference makes sense now. I get it now.
That's why everybody was saying that. Haggis cookies were hilarious.
That doesn't sound very good.
Haggis. I've heard. Oh my god, why is my voice so deep all of a sudden?
You're going through your second puberty.
Haggis. What is haggis?
That's what I think Scotland eats. The Scottish eat, I think.
Isn't it like the Scottish version of like what is it called?
Tell it and all that, or no?
Huh?
I don't know. Ignore me.
Whoa. Hello, second computer. Why did you wake up? Hey, Cortana. How are you feeling today?
Feeling groovy.
Well, that's great.
All right, very cool.
She's actually
super duper.
She's like super duper loud and clear now. She's always feeling groovy. Wait. Oh, wait, before I go, how many slabs do I have? Yeah, sheep intestines and insides. Yeah, it was. I can't think of the Mexican equivalent, but it's like the southern equivalent. You got chitlins, and then the Mexican equivalent is like, it's not mole. It's something, or is it mole?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like the dishes that are made out of like organ meat instead of like muscle meat, like
tripe and all that.
What's tripe?
I have no idea.
So it's like haggis is sheep intestines, and then the Mexican one is like pig intestines, and then chitlins are probably pig intestines too. But I don't. What is the name? I don't know. Where am I going? I need slabs. Menudo. There we go. That's what it was.
Oh wow, you tore apart this chest. That's awesome.
Wait, what?
My chest right here. These chests. I didn't realize. I only thought you took a couple, but you took a lot, so that's good.
Oh, okay. Oh, menudo is tongue. And it's delicious. No. No.
Never had it.
I'll never eat anything that could taste me back. I don't remember where what was supposed to be cooking.
Stone slabs, maybe?
Well, I think there's some cobble cooking somewhere. I don't remember where it is.
Right here, maybe?
Next to you?
Yeah, because I put some in here as well.
I think there's some more over here. Because it's not in this one, so I think it got migrated over to the next one. Whee!
Because there's some stones here. And there's 2 stacks.
2 stack? Okay.
You can put more in there if you want.
Okay. Oh, do you have coal on you? Or
I do. Check my multitude of chests.
okay. Did you recently add it? Because when on Monday, we were looking for some.
Yeah,
Okay.
just check to see. I don't know. I'll be adding some soon.
I think we used it all. We went back to the main house, and
how's the track looking since you had to go very far?
it's doing all right. The sheep is back. But get out of here. Get out of here. Hit you in the face with a bucket.
It's not very nice.
Oh no, the lava buckets are depleting. Yeah, as long as we keep them filled up, I think we're good. I think 1 bucket of lava cooks 100 items.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yeah, it's just we need to find a lava source. What I was telling, I think I told you already, but I told Deep that we were, I'm thinking about starting the subway.
A subway? Oh, don't we have a subway though? That underwater? Oh, underneath. You mean?
Yes.
Ah.
Psycho says Taco's bloodlust is rising. I can feel it. I must stay away from the sheep. Okay. There we go. I don't know why this game keeps kicking me out. It's weird. Or kicking me to the menu screen.
It wants to show you its beautiful menus.
Yeah. Oh, I saw another screenshot, a snapshot for 113.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know why when I heard that they were combining 113 and 114, I just assumed that they were gonna skip 113 and just go to 114 instead of bringing 114 down to 113. So all the screenshots they've been talking about 113. I'm like, yeah, 113. Wait a minute. Psycho says the sheep wants to show me the way.
I hate that one so much, that gif. Or that meme or whatever it is. It's awful.
I can see the end of the tunnel.
That's good.
This is crazy. I wonder if I'll have enough slabs to make it there. Oh. I just need a crafting table. I ran way past one. Chicken? How'd you get in here? Oh, you probably came in through this giant opening. We don't need any eggs. Move. Oh.
Is it spinning for some reason?
No. What was it? Not Mr. Lebowski. Thanks for the follow. How are you
Hey.
doing this evening, morning, day, or night? Wherever you're located. The dude. The dude is here.
Abides. I hope. What was it he drank? White Russian. I hope you enjoy your White Russian.
I haven't seen that movie.
It's been a while for me as well.
I've been meaning to. It's everybody talks about it a lot. I know nicknames and stuff from it. Oh no, crafting table. Schlab. Oh God. No.
What?
I made 60 cobblestone slabs. Well, guess I'm doubling up on these to make cobblestone blocks. I'm gonna make it to this thing. So much. Whoa. Oh. Let me close this. This keeps distracting me. There we go. I remember when I did that. When I don't remember. Is that another egg or that? I don't... Since you made me mad earlier, chicken.
Uh-oh. Rip chicken.
Oh, you trying to run. You know what's coming. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, go. Better run.
What'd you do?
Hit the chicken in the butt with a baby chicken.
Oh, there you go.
I think that's like the second time I've done that. So now instead of one chicken laid eggs, now I got two. Alright.
Just gonna place there.
And some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see.
What's going on?
Psycho clipped it.
Oh.
He called it
Taco.
double trouble. Oh man.
Just go over here.
So I am very close to the end.
There you go.
Well. There we go. Oh, I need... Oh, I'm gonna run out of these. No.
Oh,
Polished granite.
I have a bunch of granite here.
Yeah, then we have like almost an entire chest full too. Oh, hey. I'd only be able to make 2 blocks from this, but ain't oh. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Maybe I have all I need right here. Maybe there's actually too much. Maybe I should have not started this.
Make a decision, Taco. Make a decision.
It's like the decision's slowly shifting in the other direction. Okay, here we go. It's not that crazy. Yeah. Coal! More coal! Stop with the coal!
That's usually my reaction as well sometimes.
Oh
It's like,
no,
alright,
what have I done? Please stop. I don't need this much. We're using lava. That sounds ominous. What end? I don't remember.
The end of the tunnel, maybe.
Oh. Yeah. It's a secret over there. Only a few people know it's over there. Hopefully I can make it by the end of the stream. There we go. And then dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt.
Yeah, I have a lot of dirt here, so that's good.
Dirty, dirty. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Oh god, it's too dark. No. I don't want anything to spawn in here. No.
Just put some torches and you'll be fine.
There we go. Oh, one thing that's cool. So the other day when I was solo, I went into the Java version and started using that that shader pack.
Okay.
And the torches are like
Oh
real
yeah, they're like
torches.
lamps. Yeah.
Huh?
They're like lamps, kind of.
Yeah, I was like, what? And then it got annoying because it was too bright.
Yeah, that's one of the drawbacks I've heard. That they're pretty cool, but they're not like the best.
Yeah, because like if I'm trying to switch to a certain tool, then it's like the room's dim, super bright, then dim,
Yeah.
dim, and I'm like, no. It was cool at first when I couldn't see, but now that I can see, I feel like the light shouldn't get brighter than if there's a torch on the wall and you have a torch on your hand, they shouldn't like add to each other.
Right.
Yeah. I think they do in real life. But I don't know. It was such a huge difference that I was like, nah. But yoink. Mains. Alright. So that wall needs to be dug out. Alright.
Keep forgetting that part.
Up. There we go. And 1, 2, 3. So that'll be dug out also. Okay. Back to life. Back to reality.
I haven't heard that song in such a long time.
Yeah. I don't even think I know more than just that that phrase I said. Okay, there we go.
Hello, Akon. How's it going? I'm doing
Akon.
pretty good. Figured I'd get a stream in with Taco. My day is going pretty well. Tomorrow is my birthday, so it's pretty
Yay.
cool. It's going pretty well.
Hey, hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana.
Works when it wants to.
Sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Cortana. Thank you, Akon. Thank you as well. I love that you can like hear it so clearly as well.
Yeah, I messed around with the output of the audio. So every now and then you'll hear like a bzzz, because this stupid cord over here is like interfering with one of the other cords I have going across my desk. So I think they're touching somewhere. I just need to make sure they don't touch.
How old am I turning? I am turning 28 years old.
59.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it. I feel very old. I feel very, very old.
Blah, nonsense.
Yeah, all my two friends, they're like in their early 30s and they're just like, just wait, it's gonna hit you. Just wait, it's gonna hit you. And it's like, but I still have like 2 years to go, I suppose. Because we all make fun of each other. So just like, because one time my friend's back went out and we all made fun of him, and then my other friend, his toe got messed up somehow. We all made fun of him, and then I got really sick for some reason. And it was like they all made fun of me, and it was just like we're so we mess with each other quite a bit. So it's just like it's a pretty fun thing. We're trying to figure out like camping and stuff like that. So
yeah, you did. It's been about a year since you went camping.
Yeah, we usually go around this time. But unfortunately,
I'm curious. When did I meet you last year?
Well, I started streaming like hardcore in May, and then I got invited, or not in May, but well, yeah, in May, end of May, beginning of June. So it had to have been around that time, I think.
Okay. Because I think I started getting into Twitch like during the summer. Psycho's trying to send you a happy birthday song video.
I don't allow links in my chat. Sorry, Psycho. I was wondering what that was.
It's like deleted, banned. You're like, oh no.
You don't get banned. I don't think. You probably get like timed out or something. Is Minecraft the only game I stream? No. I stream I try to stream other games. Unfortunately, it's my laziness that'd be like, I'll just do it tomorrow. But I do try to stream some Fortnite. I played some Half-Life 2. Need to finish Half-Life 2 and Portal and get into Portal 2. Psycho got me Borderlands, so I'm gonna try to get into that. I have a love-hate relationship with that game, but I'm trying to play, and I'm trying to get through, but playing through Assassin's Creed. I'm currently on Black Flag. Skipping the third one just because I haven't had a chance to get it yet, but, and also the third game in the second the second Assassin's Creed, the third game, is super buggy, so I had to avoid that. So fortunately, I couldn't play that. But I am trying to expand my gaming knowledge, I guess. But um, right now, it's only Minecraft because it's easy and I like playing Minecraft, and it's super easy and it's fun. I stream Portal with Psycho, and yeah, we definitely do need to stream Borderlands. I definitely would like to play around with it solo for a little bit and then go from there. But yeah, I was actually thinking of streaming tonight, tomorrow as well, but we'll see, depending on my schedule, stuff like that. Because again, I work all day tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I will definitely try my best. I was thinking of testing out Borderlands. Stick with me, we'll get you there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely want to do like a series. What I do with work, I work in a museum, which is pretty cool.
I guessed right. It is a museum.
Yes. But yeah, work with kids, stuff like that, which is fun. But yeah, I mean to start a series, like play a certain game for like a half hour. Not at the museum, not like that. I wish it was like that. Or
I can't stream today. I'm being chased by elephants.
Or I'm being chased by saws because that's what I work with mainly.
Oh God.
But or hand drills, I guess. Is it like in DC? Kind of. No, it's really small. But I teach kids and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I've worked with kids a lot, practically all my life, so it's pretty fun.
Yay, we're at the end.
There we go.
Hey, what's this?
It is where I live, Akon.
Yeah. This looks like it needs some dirt in it.
Oh, he posted in Discord. That's awesome. I'll have to look at it when I'm done here. I won't start work anytime soon. That's cool. I wish you the best. With luck. Working is pretty awesome. For me, it gets me out of the house, which is nice. Keeps me busy.
I want to retire.
But yeah, working. I like working, and the paycheck is pretty awesome. But yeah, working is pretty fun. Okay.
Cycle's like, yep, I'm with you. Retire and play video games all day.
But for me, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I'm just focusing on track. Oh yeah, track. Track is cool. I'm not a runner by any means, but
nice.
But yeah, track is, or running, I guess, is pretty cool. I'm not a runner at all, but give me a bike and I go for miles. It's down here.
Okay. Actually, no. I'm almost to the beach. So let's get to the beach today. That'll be a good milestone for today.
You're almost there.
Whoa!
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Wait, are these the two chickens that I encountered earlier?
Do I stream on any kind of consoles? Not at the moment. I
Huh.
don't have a TV, nor do I have a console. I did have a PS4, and I did stream on that for a while, but unfortunately that broke. So when I do, I'll definitely try to get into that and stuff like that. But I do miss having a PS4, but not at the moment, unfortunately. Right now, it's just PC, which is pretty awesome in itself.
Yeah. We need to start.
I do obviously want to expand, but right at the moment, I am very broke, and I need to focus on other things. But yeah, eventually, one day.
I need to start getting back into the Mario games.
Yeah, I definitely would like to try those.
Because there's 2 that I 100% haven't played. Oh, it's like it says, or make games. Yeah.
That's true. I definitely want to, once I get a second monitor, I definitely want to do like the tutorials and stuff like that for Unity and stuff like that. I definitely would love to stream those and just go from there.
I want to send you a monitor.
That'd be cool.
You need to make an Amazon wish list.
I did. I think I did.
You did?
But I don't know if I did it like public. I think I'll send you it, I guess.
Yes. Yes. Now you can get your second monitor.
Thank you. It's not too bad. I bought it used, so there was definitely something wrong. Not something wrong, but it was aging not very well. But it worked for what it was. It worked fine, but then it sadly broke. But then it was a part of me moving, and a part of me just like, do I really need this? I mean, it was pretty broken at the time, so I was just like,
whoa! Sorry.
I was talking, Taco.
Get out of here, little brat. Sorry.
We could collaborate on that as well. I would like to make, really, that would be awesome, Psycho, yeah. I have, what'd you do, Taco?
These chickens.
Oh, they're your fans. They want to watch you.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Psycho, that'd be awesome.
Psycho says when chickens attack.
In grad school last year, yeah, I created a text adventure game based off Juan puns, and Taco saw me stream it, so I might just do that again.
Yeah.
Or I might just do like, hey, this is how I did it, kind of thing. But we'll see how that works out. But yeah, and I also made like an audio thing on it, so I was just like an audio like game that I used like voices and stuff like that, which is pretty fun. So I'll have to dig that up again, but yeah, I definitely want to do something like that, and I definitely want to do like start from the beginning tutorial wise, but yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Oh no worries. I would love the PS4, but I don't have a TV, so but that won't be happening for a while. I've had an idea kicking around that I know will take a lot of work, but I think, oh yeah, a lot of what I realized that they take a while to build and stuff like that, but yeah, games take a little while, but yeah, they're definitely worth it. But yeah.
Psycho says he surprised someone the other day, telling them that he played Subnautica on hardcore.
Oh. I need to get back into Subnautica.
I wish it was multiplayer.
I can only imagine how that goes.
For me, a lot of games, I'm like,
Oh,
can I?
Akon, thank you for the follow. You're wonderful. You're 1 million, and you're one of a kind. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it, and I do hope you enjoy your stay.
Yeah, most games I'm like, can I play it with my wife? No? Okay. I'll play something else. Hey. You look like you're in the need for some dirt.
Yeah, for me, it's mostly just been like single player games. So, like, I've just it's gonna sound sad, but I never really had that many friends to play with, I guess. But so I usually just like play by myself or something, which is fine. But it was just like now streaming is just like, oh yeah, I want to stream with like all my friends like that. So it's getting there.
I'll say, we're here now.
Yeah, no, yeah. And like with Chaotic and Calyx and all that,
Yep.
everyone else and stuff like that. So
I haven't heard from Calyx in a while.
yeah, she's been busy.
I know the feeling.
You sound just like one of my favorite YouTubers, Roman Atwood. He says the same thing. Well, actually, I'll have to check him out. I don't know who he is.
Psycho says, thinking about playing Fallout New Vegas on hardcore as well. Start a hardcore series.
That'd be cool. I love Fallout 3 and I love Fallout 4. With the whole like faction thing in Fallout New Vegas, I don't know, but I'll definitely have to look into it. It looks like a lot of fun, and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are awesome. So.
And then after
you
that,
have friends, even if they are crazy.
Minecraft hardcore.
Well, there is a feature for that. But yeah, I've thought about doing like different, like, let's do a flat world, let's do something else, and I definitely want to do like my creative like world and stuff like that, like my build and stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll see. Once I get that second monitor, I'll be able to like, all right, this is cool. This is like make things easier.
You look like you're in the need for some dirt.
4 was my favorite, then New Vegas, then 3. Yeah. Yeah.
Which one was the caveman one?
Caveman one.
Wasn't there Primal or something?
You're thinking of Far Cry.
Oh.
Far Cry would be a good game to stream as well. I love the third one.
I don't know. Gosh, Taco, you're such a noob.
You call yourself a gamer? Gosh.
I like that game with the cards.
Hearthstone? I've never got into Hearthstone.
I was thinking Solitaire.
Oh, Solitaire. Okay, that makes sense too.
It's funny that...
My brain went into another direction. God, Taco is such a noob. That's what Akon says.
I actually streamed Solitaire once.
That's pretty fun.
I streamed the Windows 10 version, and then I realized that they found a way to monetize it. I'm like,
oh yeah, that's true. Like if you
why?
Yeah.
Freaking running ads in between my games. I'm like, no, that is unacceptable. But
Hearthstone is okay. Elder Scrolls Legends. Oh, I never got it. I definitely would like to stream Skyrim. Speaking of Elder Scrolls, and I guess Elder Scrolls Online because that looks pretty fun. But I never got into that stuff as well.
I keep forgetting that Skyrim's part of Elder Scrolls.
I do worry sometimes, like with like those massive like games and stuff like that. Like I'll get addicted to it because I played RuneScape when I was younger, and I got really addicted to RuneScape. So I'm just like, I'm trying to like not get into that same path again because it was just
What
trying to avoid
classifies as addicted?
Huh?
What classifies as addictive?
I would just play it all the time. I would just ignore like everything, just play it, play it, play it, and stuff like that. It was my wow. So,
But what would classify you being addicted to a game?
just non-stop playing it. Like I ignored like all my responsibilities. I would just come home from school because I wasn't working at the time, and if I didn't have any homework, I would just play that and just play that constantly. Like my parents had to force me to go outside.
I feel like that might be an extreme. I'm like where is the entry level addictive?
I mean, it was fun for me. It was a lot of fun. So
Oh, just say for like any game, not.
Oh.
Cause I know WoW's like a huge time sink, and I felt like I was like hooked on it, but I was hooked on it. Well, I played it a lot because I was working at the call center, like, or the online ticketing thing. 800 hours in 4 months or less is addicted. Okay. Jesus. But that was because I was like, I needed to know about the game for my job. And then
I mean, that's understandable. Like you're doing it for work and stuff, but
yeah, and then as soon as they let me go, I haven't logged in since.
yeah.
So
Yeah, have a good night, Akon. I will see you around. Thank you for the follow and thank you for the awesome support. Have a good night.
Not saying I know anything about that. Oh, Psycho, have you seen the underwater thing? We spent like 2 weeks or one solid week.
No, yeah, it was definitely one solid week.
Yeah, we spent a solid week building this. It goes all the way across to the other side of the Okay, he saw us doing most of it. Cool. Yeah. I can't wait until they update the ocean, because then we can see stuff.
That'd be cool, yeah.
It's like I'm all under here, I'm all calm, cool, and collected, and before, when we were here, they're like, breathe. Breathe.
And I was just fine, just like, oh, I just need to work on my bucket.
Okay, so I always had a question about this as far as the rails go. I think it'll be fine.
That's when you know it won't be.
Famous last words. I think it'll be fine. It's not fine at all. Oh God. Okay. I wish the Java version of Minecraft had a counter.
Doesn't it in the stats?
The Windows 10 version does.
Oh, I could have sworn that in the stats that there's like everything, like you got killed by this many creepers and you got killed by everything else, like that.
Oh, they do?
They should. Check your stats.
Where?
I mean, in the options menu, it should have something.
Of the Java version?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should.
Night, Ray Ray. I will check that. You know what? I'm gonna check it now. Yeah. Because in the Windows 10 version, I have The last time I counted, I have 900 and
I don't know if it does
960
hours, but it definitely does like, oh, this is how many times you walked and stuff like that. But it definitely is there.
Options. No. Snooper settings?
No, it should be like if you're. Are you in a game?
I'm not in the game. I'm in the main.
You have to be in the game to find everything.
Okay, I'm scared. Is it nighttime?
No, you're fine.
I don't want to get attacked. I feel. Oh god, I can't get up. Oh no. Oh no. I feel. Oh god, it is bedtime. Let's see. Send a picture in Discord about one of the games I used to play before they changed it and how I was not addicted to it at all. 951 hours. Wow.
Ouch.
So yeah, I think our what you call it is not tall enough.
What's not tall enough?
The glass tunnel.
In the ocean?
Yes.
It's not tall. What do you mean not tall enough?
When I'm walking down it, I keep banging my head against the ceiling.
You might have to up that area then.
Well, I'll just down the ground. That'd be easier.
That works too.
Dang it, wish I had some rails over here. Oh well. All the way back.
I have some coal if you want it as well.
Some coal?
Yeah.
Oh, I got almost a stack of coal. We just put it off to the side and we'll start using it once we run out of the out of the lava buckets.
I mean, it's all in the chest as well, so.
Okay, cool. Because I think me and Deep went to go get like 40 buckets of lava.
Oh wow.
So.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, we can cook 4,000 blocks.
Wow. And there's also some stone in the furnaces as well.
Here's the 2 chickens. Stone in the furnaces, okay.
I haven't taken them out yet, but I wasn't sure if you wanted them or not.
Okay. Oh, I'm like, why'd I stop running? I'm hungry. Okay. For that game, Orcs Must Die, I'm wondering if they could see, like, the stream stats. Like the player stats. And they're like, before we made the changes, there was, like, tons of people hooked on the game. And then after the changes, everybody left.
I'm sure they can. I'm sure developers can see just, like, how much has worked and how much hasn't. Like that.
Why did I come all the way back here? Rails. There we go. Grab me. I don't need a full stack, but I'm gonna grab a full stack anyway. Hey, horsey, you wanna go to the beach? You wanna go to the beach? Huh? You wanna go to the beach? Let's go to the beach. Yeah.
can only imagine you talking like that to an actual horse.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
That's about how I expected it to go.
Ah! Ah, my neck! Ah!
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah! Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna die. Okay. Stop. Horse. Oh no! Oh no! Ooh. Stay still, please. Okay. Oh.
Oh, whoa, that was close.
Holy shit.
You might wanna, horse? Breathe, Taco, breathe.
Oh God, I almost killed myself.
Where would you have spawned?
I don't know. And I'm like halfway.
On horse, get off the horse and walk. Do you have the lead with you?
Huh?
Do you have the lead with you? Because you can use it to lead the horse.
Oh, I can pull the horse. Yes, I do. Hopefully getting off the horse doesn't bash my head into the ceiling. Okay.
It might, but it won't kill you.
Okay. Stay right there, horse. Okay. Let's go. Run with me, horse.
Yeah, your ceilings are good for railways, not good for...
Well, it's only 2 blocks tall because it hasn't been completely dug out yet.
Mm-hmm.
And when the horse goes over 1, basically when I'm on the horse, I'm 3 blocks tall.
Mm-hmm.
So every time it goes over the power section, it like mashes my head into the ceiling. Ah, crap. I'm just dragging this horse. Hey, no, horse, get back here. Get back here. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that. Trying to do this. No. There we go. Whee! Ha 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 ha. Over the mountain. Oh God, not in the hole. You know what I just realized?
Mm-hmm.
I need a fence post. Stay put, horse, while I build you something to tie you against. Oh, I have wood. Okay. Let's make some sticks. And then a fence. There we go. You'll be... You probably want to be by some grass, right? Oh, a tree popped out of nowhere. You want to be friends with llama? Let's go be friends with the llama. Ugh. Come here. Yeah! Oh God! Oh God, we're in the water! No!
You are having a hell of a time with the horse.
It's so fast. Okay. There you go. Got the munch. Hey! Leave my horse alone. Just because this is your territory don't mean you gotta be a bully. Get out of here. Get out of here, punk. Ah! I forgot they fight back! No!
They just spit at you and that's it.
No. Yeah. Better run, punk. Where'd my horse go? Oh my god. Okay.
Still flattening
If
mountains.
you
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
if you push my horse one more time.
We
Yeah,
are
chicken, push
slowly
him back.
getting there.
There you go.
Let's do this.
Okay. La 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 la. I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna work, but I want to test it anyway. Hopefully it doesn't hurt me.
Famous last words as usual.
Actually, riding the minecart is better than
Riding the horse.
than walking.
Oh.
Followed for the sweater. Yeah. Yeah, look at that sweater. Yeah. I was gonna say something, but nobody likes him anymore. Because he's a bad... Ah! Oh, God.
You always get scared.
Oh, God. Sleep. Okay. Enderow, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the TacoYaki Nation. Not the sky. Welcome to the TacoYaki Nation. We are working on our railway to Iceland. And Iceland is just beyond those hills.
So we're getting closer, little by little.
We're almost there. Our base is miles and miles and miles that way. Let's see. How are you doing this evening, Enderow? Or afternoon or morning. Got the green screen and everything. Me, yes. For this stream, I need to start doing the lighting. I already got some advice from another person. I just need to
Actually do it.
I have like a pile of clip lights over there, and like I need to set one up on this side so you can see the other eye. 'Cause right now you only can see one eye. And then I'm gonna have a light back here. Get that nice glow, that rim line, I think? I can't remember. Doing the midterm tomorrow, but you get to use a reference sheet. So you were just working on, yes. I remember being in school.
I remember it like it was 8 months ago.
I remember it like it was 6 years ago. Is it Frozen. Frozen. Is that it? No, probably not. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good evening. Myself. Tonight, doing my regular stream, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and tomorrow I got another day of work. Another long, long day. But today was my early day, so I actually got home early. Got to rest. Well, actually, no, I didn't get to relax. I had to work.
Never mind. I was about to say that's always good, but then.
Like for years, I was like, I want to work from home one day, and then I was able to. And then when I get home, they're like, oh, when you get home, could you also do this other thing? And I'm like, but I'm at home.
I don't think I could ever work from home.
It depends on what type of job it is.
That's true.
As long as you can like leave the house and get away from work.
Yeah.
It kind of limits your places to get away from, because normally you get away from work by going home, but if your work is at home, you got to get away from your home to do something else.
I think I'd get way too distracted. I think.
Yeah, I've gotten to that point now, to where I'm like, I don't want to work at home because there's other stuff I'd rather do while I'm at home.
Right.
But so in there, I am a 3D graphics designer. I work for an HVAC company, so we make 3D graphics for like HVAC equipment. So we do like rooftops, we do floor plans for commercial buildings, we do site plans for buildings, whether they're already built or if they're under construction. I just do 3D graphics. I have a degree in 3D media arts and animation that I got from the Art Institute. And I've been doing that for 5 years? Yeah, just over 5 years. So, yes. But yeah, I used to love it. I still like it, but I don't love it anymore.
That's never fun.
Yeah, and it's like the reason why I don't love it is because I can't get away from it.
Oh.
That sounds interesting. It can be interesting. When you get a fun project to work on, like they're like, we need a site plan, and here's the address, and you look at the address, and it's this like crazy looking building that's shaped kind of like a pyramid, and it has all this glass, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And then they're like, could you get it done by tomorrow? And you're like, yeah. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be a bit stressful. I can't put all the details I want to do, but I'm gonna save this address, so when I get home, I'm gonna do it myself.
Do you go to like their location and just be like, all right, like get like a better idea?
No, I use Google Maps. Yeah. Some places don't have Google Maps. Like it'll just be you have the 2D picture and you're like, okay, you hit 3D and then it turns 3D, but it's just a flat plane. You're like, well, there's a sticker of the building on the ground. Let's see. Did you start with designing games? As far as streaming or just playing games in general? With streaming, I let's see. This is the first game I started streaming because it's Juan's fault.
Ah, yes. I approve.
I was planning on streaming we were playing through most of the side-scrolling Marios because I like those better than the 3D World Marios, and I was planning on doing like we've recorded probably 4 or 5 of them off stream.
This is not me, by the way. This is you're doing it with someone else, right? Not me, or
yes, this is off stream.
Yeah.
This is where the Twitch channel started. So I wanted to do actually, let's see. It's I have an anime podcast for the anime YouTube channel that I have, and we're doing that like offline, and we were also recording stuff for the game channel offline, and that was all Mario stuff. And then whenever they created the Mario and the Nintendo Creators Program, we started going really into that because I wasn't scared of copyright anymore, so I could just do all of the games that I wanted to do without having to worry about copyright strikes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Then I really started we started getting all the kinks figured out in the anime podcast. So then we started recording it live, and then last summer I started while I'm at work I can listen to YouTube videos. So I'm listening to like Markiplier and Game Grumps and Total Biscuit. So I'm listening to like different like variations of gameplay, and I was like, I want to do that. So I started doing all that stuff offline, and then the last summer I started what was it? Last summer Twitch Switch invited me into that community, and I started meeting different people, and I found Juan.
Hello.
and Chaotic and a few other people that I started watching, and then I started learning about how Twitch works because my only knowledge for online streaming stuff was YouTube. So after that, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make the podcast 100% live, and I decided to make the I was watching Juan build his railway all the time.
Lots and lots of work.
Yeah, and I don't know why it didn't click for like 6 months, but I was expanding my world whenever they added a new because right now we're playing the Windows 10 version, so it's we're playing the Bedrock version on PC, which is it used to be the just Windows 10 version. So they started adding more and more features to get it closer to the Java version, and during like different features kept calling me back because they'd add a new feature and I'd play for like a month and I'd get hooked on it and then I'd get tired of it and then I'd like stop playing, and then they'd add a new feature and I'd come back, and the process would repeat like 3-4 times like every 3 or 4 months. And then when I was watching stuff on Twitch, I was like, the next time I play Minecraft, I'm probably gonna stream it. I streamed it solo a couple times. I tried to stream it with my wife, and it wasn't like something that grabbed my attention. And then when I decided to expand my world, and I was like, I don't want to take a boat to Iceland anymore. I want to take a railway. So I started it, and then it clicked. I was watching Juan one stream, and I was working on my railway, and I'm like, I wonder if he'd like to help. And here we are now. We've been streaming 3 days a week for like 3 months now.
Months now, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been since I guess November, I want to say.
Yeah, and we are almost at Iceland. So once we get there, then the plan is to build an ice castle, and I need to design that. I need to design it quickly, cause
We're getting there.
yeah, we're almost there. But yeah. As far as streaming, is Juan's fault.
Hey, I take all blame willingly.
As far as like my taste in gaming, I like multiplayer games. I like arcadey games. So like I have all of the EA sports games. I think there's like 14 sports or something, or like it's 14 sports. And I don't like the current ones. I like the ones from the year 2000 where they're like super non-simulation and they're all like really, really arcadey. And I feel like it's still like a fun game. It's not all super serious. Wait. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Let's see. Then we like the Mario games, and I think the only like crafting and building game I actually like get hooked on is Minecraft.
It is a pretty fun game to just like shut your brain off for a bit and then just do stuff.
I've seen other like voxel games like Trove and stuff like that, and I definitely want to try them out. It's just it doesn't pull me like Minecraft does. Like I listen to Markiplier play drunk Minecraft, and I think that's the only person who I've ever watched play Minecraft, and or listened to while I'm at work, and it was just like every other game where I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. I might play that one day, and I just never ever do. And one day, my wife was with her mom, and I was bored, and I was like, do I want to play Command and Conquer again? And I have to figure out how to install it on Windows 10 because it's so old. Or do I want to get back into World of Warcraft? I'm like, maybe. I think an expansion had come out or something. I was like, maybe I'll do that. And then I was like, you know what? Let me try Minecraft. One says Windows 10 keeps saying, hey, how about you play Minecraft every time I open up the start menu?
So it's essentially it's Windows' fault, and then it's.
But yeah, I was like, you know what? Oh, and I think the first day I played Galaga, or Galaga DX, which is like the revamped kind of Tronified version of Galaga. And I played that and I recorded it, and I'm like, nah, this is not gonna work. So then I tried Minecraft. I tried it on Xbox first, I think. And I hated it. And then I tried, because I don't know. Why did I turn the Xbox? I usually don't have it turned on. Maybe I tried the PC version first, and then the trial ran out. And then I was like, maybe I could get another trial on the Xbox. Oh, that's why I had the Xbox on, because I played Galaxian. Or Galaga.
Mixing up your games.
Well, Galaxian and Galaga are basically the same game. It's just the what do they call it? Mechanics are different. I like Galaga better because you get more stuff. It's kind of like Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. They're basically the same game, except they just work slightly different. Yeah, so I played Galaga, then I played Minecraft, then I played on the Xbox and hated it, and I went back and it was like, your trials run out, but because it's the Windows 10 version beta, you can buy it for $10, and I'm like,
Hey.
that's exactly the price that I like buying games at. So I was like, let's try this. And for the entire next month, it was nothing but Minecraft. So I'd get off work, Minecraft. Then I'd go to sleep, then go to work, then Minecraft. And for an entire month, I was just glued to the screen. It was the most compelling game I have ever played. Whereas, like, I play it once and I just absolutely cannot stop. I don't know what it is about. I don't know if it's like the complexity of the crafting, where it's like, I want to build a cake. Okay, so for a cake,
You need this, and this.
yeah, it's like you need wheat. And you're like, okay, how do I make wheat? You're like, well, you need to grow some grass. And I'm like, well, how do I grow grass? And you're like, go see that grass over there? Go punch it. And I'm like, okay, I got seeds. And I'm like, okay, now you need to make some farmland. And you're like, well, how do I do that? And you need a hoe. And I'm like, how do I get a hoe? And they're like, you need iron, or you need stone. And I'm like, well, you got to dig. And I'm like, okay, well, I got stone. They're like, now you need a stick. And you're like, okay, where do I get a stick? You got to punch a tree. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go punch a tree. I got this big chunk of wood, crafted it into a stick. You're like, how do I do that? And then you're like, okay, now I got a hoe. Now I got farmland. And now I planted a thing. It's not doing anything. You need water. And I'm like, huh? Okay, let me go plant this next to water. And then it's like, you got to wait 3 days. And you're like, oh, God. And then you're like, okay, now I got wheat. Now what? And you're like, now you need sugar. And you're like, how do I get sugar? You need sugar cane. And you're like, where's sugar cane? It's by water somewhere. And I'm like, I guess I'll go looking for water. And then you search. Oh, look, I found water. There's no sugar cane here. And then you search. You're like, oh, okay, water. Sugar cane next to water. Got that. And they're like, what do you do? You punch it. And you're like, okay, what do I do with this sugar cane piece? You got to grind that into sugar. And they're like, okay, done. And then you're like, now you need an egg. And you're like, an egg? And you're like, yeah, that's right. Bread is made with eggs. So like, where do I get an egg? You got to follow a chicken until it poops out an egg. You're like, okay. You go find the chicken, and you follow it, and then it poops out an egg. Like, okay, cool. Now what I need? You need milk. And you're like, milk? Yeah, that's right. Cakes need milk. How do you get milk? And you need a bucket. How do I make a bucket? And you need iron. How do I get iron? You got to dig for it. I'm like, okay, I got iron ore. What do I do with this? You got to cook it. And you're like, how do I cook it? You need coal. And I'm like, where do I get coal? You got to dig for it. And I'm like, oh my
It
God.
sounds exhausting, but it's the exact same. It's the way it is.
Yo, you're like, okay, I got coal. What do I do with this coal and this iron? You need an oven. You're like, how do you make, or furnace? You're like, how do you make a furnace? You need cobblestone. You're like, I got plenty of that. I'm like, okay, and put it all together. You're like, okay, cool. Now I got a bucket. You're like, how do I get milk? Why do I need a bucket? You got to go find a cow. You got to punch it with the bucket. You're like, okay. And you find the cow, you're like, I'm sorry, but they said I gotta punch you. And you're like, man. You're like, okay. And I got all the ingredients. And you're like, okay, go to the crafting table, put it all together, and you'll lose your bucket. And I'm like, so there's a metal bucket in this cake. Somewhere. And then you're like, how do you eat it? Well, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put it on the table, and you're supposed to take slices. And me, I just stuffed the whole thing in my mouth. I was like, cake. Ow. And it was gone. All that work. All them days, all them hours. Gone in seconds. So, because of that, that's why I have 900 hours in this game. Over the course of like, what was it? It was like September 2015 or something, 2015 or something like that.
I have no idea.
But yeah. And even with all that, because I'm so busy, I wouldn't even play games that often. Like, when I asked you to join, you got all super excited. And I was like, oh, I gotta work overtime. You're like, oh, okay, that's fine. And they're like, okay, we'll play Friday. And I'm like, oh, I got overtime. And you're like, that's fine. I'm like, no, I'm letting them down.
No, no worries. No, I was just like, because I knew, like, because I had more time than I knew what to do with, and I was just like, you're the busiest one out of every one of us, so just like it's whenever it's on your time frame. So I was just waiting for the okay.
Yeah, and then I kind of gave up on it, and then my time freed up, and then right when I was about to play, I ended up having to work overtime again, and I was like, that's enough. I can't stand anymore. So then I thought about how I could fit it into my busy time schedule, and 3 months later, we're here. Yeah, I like this much better. I'll bang my face against the glass roof. I need to eat. There we go. So I'm kind of scared to play Trove.
Why? I still need to figure that stuff out. I need to play around with it.
What if I love it? And there's 2 games that I can't stop playing.
I mean, that's a good thing, I would think.
Yeah. It can be a good thing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So, what is it? There's one thing I want to do, like, let's say I had time.
Let's just pretend for the moment.
I wanted to do a creative stream. One of the projects that I want to do is there's some cool buildings that I've seen, like when I've been traveling or whenever I used to get stuck in traffic, but now I found a way around it. But there's been buildings that I see, and I'm like, I would love to model that building in 3D. And it's basically the projects that I do at work for our site plans, and I probably have like 30 buildings. Like some of them are in Florida when I went to my cousin's graduation. Some of them are just around this city. Some of them are like some of the Vegas hotels.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They look really, really cool. So the only problem is the program that I use at work. It costs $3,000.
What's the program called?
It's called Chief Architect.
Oh.
I've looked for alternatives, but they all suck.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, and there's different like versions of it. Like there's Um, like chief architect interiors, then exteriors, then like both terriers, and then there's the premiere version. And what we use at work is the premiere version. And the cheaper versions start at like, I'm out of cobble.
I have a bunch in my chest you can take.
I'm like half in the middle of the ocean.
Well, looks like you're in for a ride.
I need to lay down the rails. And these chests are like floating in the middle of the railway. In order to do this, I need cobble. La, la, la. La, la, la. Maybe. I was like, oh, why am I running? I could bring the horse. Never mind. This tunnel's too small.
And you almost killed yourself last time.
Oh my god. That was terrible. Hello, chickens. Hi, chickens. But yeah. So the old program, like the lower tier versions of it, are like, I think it's 50, 100, and 200, and that's just buying the program outright. I'm like, I think I just need the $50 version. The reason why I need the $300, the $3,000 version, is because you could. There's one feature, and that's exporting the whole file as a 3DS file. If the $50 version had that, then I would have bought it a long time ago. But it does. It exports it out as a STL.
What is that?
I think it's I think you could use that file type for like 3D printing.
Mm.
So I'm like, oh, that's interesting, but that's not
what I need right now.
So, if I could, I think Deep India says that there's a script that you can use to create, like you could turn an STL file into a .obj file, which is 3D object. If I could get that to work and it can keep all the materials and everything, then I'm in business. What I would ultimately probably do is rent the program for a month.
Interesting.
And I would probably have to add a couple bonus streams. And for an entire month, it'll be like creative month.
That'd be cool.
Still do power hour like normal, but then in the downtime or the time that I'm available to stream, I'll be working, just playing some music and working on those on the chief files. And then once I get them all built up, then I can export them all out. And once they're all exported out, then I'm good. I can do all the texture work and all that kind of stuff later on. But the only issue is also we render with V-Ray.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a rendering engine, and it costs $1,000.
I I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah,
I'm sure
and
it's
that's
very useful.
it's like they use V-Ray in Deadpool.
Oh, cool.
So it's a
It's
very
it's good.
yeah, it's a very high quality rendering engine. The stuff that I do pales in comparison to those movies, but but so oh, and then also the program that I use for lighting and all that kind of stuff is called View, and they use that on Avatar.
Oh, cool.
So it's like I have all these like and View View costs a $1,400
Ugh.
and Maya costs $3,000 too, but I have a non-commercial license, so I can use it. It's just I can't make money off of the projects that I build with it. So basically, to do one site plan, I need 1,000 for the textures, 1,000 for the lighting, 3,000 to actually build it, and then 3,000 to build the building, and then 3,000 to actually put everything together.
Yikes! That's a lot of overtime.
So I need like $8,000. One thing that sucks is that I can get a non-commercial license for Maya, but I can't get a non-commercial license for V-Ray. The only way I'd be able to get it is like in the student version, and that's like a couple hundred. But I'm not a student, so I can't fill out the paperwork for it. Basically, it's a hobby. It is like if for some strange reason I actually get a job for it, I'm gonna be like, okay, it'll cost $3,000 for this site plan, just so I can pay for the software. So with everything, I can rent it. I can't remember how much does V-Ray cost to rent for a month. I know. I know to rent Maya for a month, it is $125.
Oh wow, that's not too bad.
No, that's not. It's not terrible. I know for Chief, it is okay. Oh wait, what? Oh, you can. Okay, I can rent V-Ray for a month for $80.
That's cool. That's not too bad.
I wonder if you can rent nodes. That's what I would need. Yeah, see, you can get a 2-year license, but you have to prove that you're a student. I'm like,
That's where they get you.
But what was I doing? I was creating rails, and then I needed cobble.
Yeah, I have a bunch. Tequila.
So yeah, I think it cooks 100. One bucket of lava. So yeah, if I were to rent everything for a month, let's see, Maya's like 100. Let's just say it's 150. Maya's 100. It's like 125, I think. So Maya's 120. V-Ray is 80. So that's 200. Then the architect program is 200 a month. So 400. And hello.
Oh, hello. Yeah, check the other areas because I've got a bunch.
I need to make.
And there's also stone in here as well too.
Okay. Let's see.
And I have a bunch of coal as well if you want that one as well.
I have a stack of coal on me. Kind of want to make it in a block of coal so it won't take up so much
This
space.
mountain is slowly getting demolished.
Still 6 levels. Wow. What are these other zombie things?
You wanted a mountain to be torn down, I am working on that mountain.
Hey, brown zombie. Yeah. Ah, missed. Crap, I missed again. I gotta get closer. There we go. There we go. Pick up my other arrows. Cool. Alright, so... Oh. I need a crafting table so I can make some stairs.
Oh, there's the one by me as usual.
There you go. Gotta calm down with the shift click. I end up making like 80 sandstone stairs. I'm like, no!
Better find a good use for them soon.
I guess we're building a pyramid. Yeah. There we go. One of these stairs is not like the others. Booyah. There we go. Complete. Over the bridge. There we go. And oh god. 3 of these stairs are not like the others. Ah, that sword. I haven't used my sword in weeks. It still has the plastic wrap on it.
Did you make a new one?
Nah, I mended it. And then I haven't fought anything since I mended it. Ah, 2 of these stairs are not like the others.
You're not having a good day.
There we go. Let's try this again. Oh god. Oh. No, that was fine. Okay. I was freaked out for no reason. Oh god. Okay. I kind of want to see the Sandlot again.
It's a good movie.
want to see Jumanji again.
That's also a good movie as well.
Sleepy time.
I hear apparently the second one is good too.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Ray doesn't want to see Pacific Rim.
The second one?
Yeah. Because it got monsters in it.
Was the first one good or no?
Oh, I love the first one. The first one gives you that vibe like 300 did. Right? Like, you just want to punch something. You're just amped up. This new one, I don't feel like I'm gonna get pumped up as much, but I still want to see it. There we go. Got me some dirt.
I mean, it has its moments. The only one I've seen. The only one I've seen that I actually liked was the one where it's like New Year's, and they're like counting down. It's like millennial, I want to say, like into like 1999 to 2000, and then everything.
Oh, the Millennium.
Yeah. Millennium. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, and then like I was like, oh, everything is fine. I enjoyed that one, but the other ones, I don't know, just never really liked it.
I'm confused. What do you mean, the Millennium?
Like remember when it was like, when it was changing into 2000, like people were always like, oh, it's gonna be, there's a computer virus kind of thing.
Oh, the Y2K stuff?
Yeah, the Y2K, yeah. And then they made like an episode about that kind of thing, so I enjoyed that one, just the way it was like...
Family Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was one of their older episodes.
Okay. I got lost. I was like... It's a song. I'm like, what is the Y2K? I was so lost. Okay. You don't like that episode?
Oh, I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Okay.
Just, I thought that of all the ones I've seen, I enjoyed that one most.
Okay. Wrong button. I remember when he had stopped for a while, and then somebody said something about a bird, and he's like, no. He's like, bah, 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 bah.
Oh. Yeah, I know that one, but yeah, I don't really like pay too much attention to the show, but that one was pretty funny.
I tried listening to Family Guy at work. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
It's like everybody just sitting there, clicking away and typing, and then you're like, so.
I can only imagine that's kind of frowned upon.
Yeah. Have you ever laughed so hard you started crying?
Yes, I have. Um, it was one time me and my friends were out. We were drinking, playing pool, like just having a really good time, and it was right after where I was going like through hard times. Like I was like got kicked out of the grad program and had to spend a year as grad student large and everything went wrong, and slowly things were getting better. And it was one of the few times where it was like where I could actually actually have fun and just go like have fun and drink and stuff like that. So and I was just drinking and I got admittedly a little too drunk, but it was just like, it wasn't like boisterous drunk or anything, but it was just like we were playing pool and I accidentally hit the wrong ball and into the one, just like my friends just started laughing hysterically, and I was just like, oh whoops, and started laughing as well. But it was just like we went to IHOP and my friend is very tall and very like a large guy, and we were eating and he made a mention of like his spoon being too small because of his giant hands, and I don't know why I found it so funny, but I started dying laughing. And it was one of the first times in a long time, especially at that point, where I was like actually like laughing hysterically, like nonstop, and it was just like it felt good, and it was just like, and I couldn't stop, and I was laughing, crying. I was like the longest I've laughed for like a while, and at that point too, and my friends all looked at me and just like, "Are you okay?" And it was like, "Yeah, I'm fine," but it was just like I laughed so hard at that point, and it was just like, but and my friends were never like. I was always so miserable because everything was going wrong in my life, and I was like slowly trying to get like things better. And whenever like I would like things were like I was happy and stuff like that, my friends would look at me and just be like, "Juan, are you okay?" It's like, "Yeah, fine, I feel fine." It's like, "You're happy, like you're like actually like smiling and like doing stuff." It's like you're not miserable. It's like, "Yeah, I'm feeling fine." So, and they're always like so taken aback, like joking wise, but it was just like, but yeah, but that was one of the things that stick out in my head. Just like but yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay. There's been two that I can remember, like in very recent history. One is when we were playing the forest, and I smashed our campfire with the food.
I saw that. I remember that.
Yeah, I could. That was so bad. And then another one was so I guess before my wife met me, she was like super duper quiet and like didn't act silly or anything, and like over these last like 13 years I'm starting to rub off on her, and I think recently, because I've been streaming and I kind of like turn it up a little bit, and then also I've been what is it, for my silly nonsense anime theater videos, like anything that I think of, I just yell it out, because the string of random thoughts that I have at that time, all tied together, matched up with the anime, just makes me laugh so hard. But because I've been doing that, and then also with me, like with the whole work situation, how everything's going all crazy, I've had to like be more direct with people and be like, no, this needs to happen, that needs to happen, and all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's changed my personality a little bit, and I'm more like, I guess not outspoken. I don't know. I say what's on my mind more.
More firm, I guess.
Yeah, firm, and I say what's on my mind more, and I'm kind of like, I just say instead of thinking about it.
I get it.
So because of that, whenever I feel silly, I just say silly stuff. And my wife has been picking up on it, and I was trying to figure out. I'm like, where's all this coming from? And I'm like, oh, I think it's my fault. So, um, so what was it? I can't remember if it was a cartoon or what it was, but there was something on the TV, and like two characters were like screaming, and a lot of times I make fun of the shows that she's watching, so I like emulate it. Like she watched this one anime, and it was on Crunchyroll, and it was one of the rare shows on Crunchyroll that's like dubbed. So she really liked it because it was in English, and she could follow along in the story. So I'm like, I prefer the subtitled stuff. So she was watching it, and I don't know what it was, but this bird, there was this crow, and it was obnoxiously loud. Like every time the bird show up, it was like caw, and I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, why is the bird so loud? I wanted to hear like the original version of it, and I'm like, is it supposed to be that loud, or is that just like the translation? It's obnoxiously loud bird. So the bird was one of the main side characters. So you see it all the time, and it's like every few minutes, just caw, and I'm like, oh my god. So every time I heard the bird do that, I just yelled caw out of nowhere. One, to annoy her because the bird was annoying me, and two, because it was funny. And she was watching another show, and like somebody was screaming, so I just started screaming too. And then she joined in, and then we were like competing, like who could scream the loudest. Cause it was like at both, like, and it was weird because like I guess we were both on the same wavelength. Cause like the character screamed, and then both of us just screamed, making fun of that character. So the character was like ah, and then we both went ah, and then because we like both screamed, we both looked at each other. And then we both just started screaming louder and louder. We were like, ah, ah, ah. And then we both just bust out laughing.
That's amazing.
I was just sitting here crying. And she like left the room. And I was like, oh my God. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why we both were just on the same exact wavelength. But it was total nonsense. Like if you were just here, and then you heard it, like somebody on the TV scream, and then both of us just start hollering for no reason at all, you would be like, I think I'm gonna go.
It's been fun, y'all.
Yeah. But yeah, just moments like that where it's like something clicks and we're both just being just obnoxious. And it's like, that's normally not in her character. It's slightly in my character, but for her to just all of a sudden start doing that stuff is oh God, it's so funny.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. So.
It is also 10 o'clock.
Yep.
All right.
It is.
Don't go anywhere because we're on a bus. Let's see who is mine today. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see who's on the way. She, two. Actually, let's talk to Old Willow. He's playing the Borderlands Hands of Collection. So let's see. He's doing his Deathless run, I think. But yes, I am the chosen one. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for following. Thank you all for posting and rating. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for donating either through bits or through money. Thank you for what else? The hosts and the raids. You're all wonderful. You're all wonderful, and you're all one of a kind. I will be for tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm gonna be working tomorrow all day, and won't get back around till like 4:35 ish. So I'll try to do something then. I'm gonna order some pizza, treat myself. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see what happens by then. But we'll see how it goes. I'm sure my friends want to do something, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Bye bye.
All right. That's it for today's edition of Minecraft Power Hour. We shall be back probably Monday, because Friday I have to go see a play with some in-laws. If I get back early enough at like 8:30 or something like that, then I'll go ahead and stream it as usual. But we shall see how the night plays. If we miss Friday, then we will be streaming Saturday, probably with Psycho or the Chosen One, depending on how everybody's schedules line up. And then we'll be back Monday for the regular edition of Minecraft Power Hour. But as always, this is Big D from TacoYaki Gaming. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the follows. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.